Welcome everyone to the first ever Hexe Guild versus Guild Ramoness Tournament. And my name is ChillStorm. And we will be your host for tonight and the rest of the whole tournament. And before we begin, let's introduce our 17 participating guilds. First, we have formerly known as Shadow Chaser, recently changed their name, their guild name yesterday, and they're called Rongominyan. And we have Weed Nim 1, Category Ace, and Bratty Sis. And then for Liberation or LL Liberation, we have Regis 241, XKGX Onizai X. That's a very long IGN. So we can actually call him Onizai. And we also have KB John 24. And of course, we also have Kalis. For Kalis, we have Zwider, Bibonyans, and this one I really like to mention, Vin Boozled. I just like the IGN itself. It kind of like it tastes like those little candies, Vin Boozled. That's this one is also my favorite snack. Oishi Guild. We have Vil, Avera, 1K Messi, M4. And up next we have Darkness. So that would compose of Dark Wolves himself, Angel B, and Do Lim. And then for Massacre, we have Bloodgarm, Gixis, and Yuka. And for Wardens, we have Faded Glory, Hayad, and Cherpia. Yes, and for Tempest, we have Double Helix, Singagski, and Quinn. Right. And last but not least, we have Chaos Legion, our sponsor for this event. We have the very cute, all the way from Singapore, MDXVI. And then we have Sisyon, our previous doc from Australia. And coming all the way from Omar Lava Cave, the, the Nightmare Lord himself, Beezer. Man, so wow, all thank you. So all these 17 guilds participating, and we would like to thank, of course, for sending in your entries. So all these teams representing their guilds. So this again, guild versus guild, and they will go on a head-to-head battle in the Romanus Arena to claim their prize and to be crowned as the first ever champions of the Hexe Guild versus Guild Ramoness Tournament. Right. And all three participants within a team must accept the invite to begin the match. Failure to do so in 5 minutes will result in a team's disqualification. Right, and almost the same thing. But if any of the players get disconnected due to unforeseen events during, so while the battle is playing, the whole team will be disqualified because we are actually preventing losing games to be, let's say, to be continued. Let's say they would try to decide to leave. Then it kind of like it could be used as a manipulation. So we are preventing from that from happening. So if it's during the battle that they got disconnected, the whole team will be disqualified, unfortunately. Right. And of course, since this is a guild versus guild, if in any case they leave their current guild at the time of the application until the end of the tournament, if they left the guild, then the whole team will be disqualified as well. That's right. So, for our first match, fighting for that 16th slot would be Liberation and Darkness. So we already have here for Liberation, Regis 241. We have Onizai and KB John 24. With a very, very interesting match and very interesting mix. Look at that. We have a Grandmaster, we have a Paladin, and we have a Huntress. So in terms of crowd control and also damage, they have it. And also we have let's see. Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, it's a Void Knight that we have here. A Void Knight, and I was actually looking at Grandmaster, and that's Gaijin's son, one of our spectators. So we have a Void Knight, we have a Paladin, and a Huntress. So good crowd control still, good defense, and of course good offense coming from the Huntress. And then also for on the other side for Darkness, right now currently they also have a very 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 good mix up. So it's going to be a very interesting fight, actually, for both Darkness and Liberation, fighting for that 16th slot. And a lot of interesting things would happen, not only for them, but also for the rest of the teams that came in. Very interesting matchup, very interesting gameplay and mix. So we do have a lot of things to consider, and plus the fact that it's also a good timing that we are doing this Ramoness tournament because just so you know, Kimmy, they actually updated the Ramoness and the arena. Um, they removed they actually removed the gutter of throwing players out like out of the ring. They removed that. They actually fixed that issue. Yes, sorry if that is if that's going to be your main goal for this tournament. That's not going to happen because they already made a fix on it. Yeah, so it's perfect timing. Yo. Oh yeah. Oh, the advantage? Mainly it's the recent update, the Dark Mist. It's really going to come into play. It's very useful. They actually upgraded the Void Knight. The Void Knight hasn't been used as much, even in the official Ramoness tournament. But right now we do have a lot of Void Knights coming in. So for let's say for Dark, I'm sorry for Liberation, we have Regis 241 being a Void Knight. I think we also have Ilithia from Public Enemy. Also, Bradisis of Rongominiad, also coming in as a Void Knight. So we do have a handful of Void Knights coming in. So they're good, very good with crowd control, and they're also very mobile. They can scout. They can go from stealing the Lagos to stealing monuments, going for the orbs, going for the kills. So I like the fact that they actually move around really quick. So yeah, that will really come into play for the Void Knight. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So far so good actually for me because when they actually opened up the season back in June 9 when they did the ranking, I was actually really surprised because the ranking system started on June 1. So in June 9, when the June 9 update came in, I was actually surprised when I checked on my ranking. I was actually top one on my friend guild list. I'm also part of the top 300, I believe, whatnot. So and I haven't been playing really hard with the Ramoness tournament. I mean, with the Ramoness gameplay. I only play just to finish the 400 Ramoness points, and I'm done. I don't play anymore. I mean, yeah, that's how a slacker I am as a player, I guess. But in terms of let's say win rate, yeah, I think Void Knight has a very high win rate as a character herself. We'll see from all of the Void Knight users in the game, and even for all the classes, it's going to be a very interesting fight, knowing that there's no more gutter, there's no more out of bounds right. Exactly, exactly. All right. So at this point, so we are waiting for darkness to come in. So right now, in the meantime, we still have liberation, and then for darkness we have Dolim coming in right now. So Dolim is a gladiator. So still waiting for the others to enter the battlefield. Right. So actually, right now, I believe 5 minutes is up for darkness. Unfortunately, we're not able to find Angel B. So because we only have Dolim. So unfortunately, so they're basically fighting for the 16th slot. But unfortunately, we were not able to find the rest of the members for darkness. So it's our first disqualification of the day. Really not really a good start for darkness here, but I believe yes. And so with liberation, this comes in as a good news. So liberation, you can stay in the room. So we are inviting, and now we are down to 16, just like that. We are down to 16 guilds participating. So let's call on um, your um, your opponents for this coming matchup. So we have um, Liberation versus, I believe it would be um, Chaos Legion. Yes. So this is going to be one good fight. Chaos Legion right away coming from the bat. This is going to be our first game. So there we go. MDXVI in the building. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. Yes. And Beezer and Sizion that fast. They're not gonna waste a single second. So either this will be a show of Chaos Legion and how dominating they could be, or this could be the most this could be the biggest upset of the game. So coming on from Chaos Legion, we have of course MDXVI playing as a Raven. We have Beezer as a Titan and Sizion as your is that a Huntress? Is that a yeah, yeah, that, as a Huntress, right? Look at that. Very intimidating. So let's go on. Without further ado, let us begin our first ever match for the Hexe GVG Ramoness Tournament Season 1. And of course, for the Hexe Guild versus Guild Ramoness Tournament, it is brought to you and sponsored by Chaos Legion and Hexe Sanctuary. And of course, we would like to thank Gaijin-san for initiating this tournament. Also, as our floor director and organizer, he's also in the background in our Discord here in Hexe Sanctuary, and we would also like to thank Baklakovich for helping us out with the coordination for this whole event. So wow, look at that. KB John down on the very first clash right there. So 27-35, 27-37, Chaos Legion being up. So yeah. Right. But you know what? It's right, right, right. So it's really about looking at for strategy, because right now if they try to go on a head to head clash with Case Legion, they would have the shorter end of the stick. It's all because of the CP difference. But if you try to go for the orbs, go for the heals, and then go for amplifies and lightnings, I think they would be able to. And it's all about strategy, and CP difference can be out of the door if strategy is coming into play. So right now, KS Legion is still looking good. No scratches from their HP, and for Liberation, they got really low on life, so they really have to think of a way. So KB John is down again. Right, right. So, and also, it's always best for Liberation to get the monuments, get a high scoring game, get the Lagos, so that they can steal, things can turn around and make a U turn for all of the gameplays really. Right, right. Now, looking at a Regis 2 for 1 right now as a Void Knight, see, utilizing the darkness right there. So up on 18 points. So looking good for a Void Knight actually for a game in the Ramoness Tournament. Right. Yes, they are guarding Lagos, but at the same time, while they're guarding, they're also putting damage onto it. So Lagos is now down. Look at that, 72-77. Now it's a close fight. Look at that, Liberation on his eye. Got it, but still not enough. 5 more points. They need to get a kill from any one of them. 76-77. Look at that. Case Legion Liberation, 1 point. And still, it was a close fight. Wow, wow, 76-77. Who would have thought it would be this close? This close for game number 1. It's already that exciting. Wow. Because honest, I got the Lagos, and also got. It was a nice Lago steal. It was a nice one. So again, look at that. Things can turn around regardless of CP difference. So everyone still should be still on their toes, even though let's say because right now we have big names in the event currently. Let's say Abahusi of our celebrity player. Coming off as a champion of the official Ramoness tournament is here with us. So we have celebrity players coming in with a very high CP. You should be on your toes because things can actually turn around. So we are just waiting for the players to get ready, and we are starting with game number 2, Liberation versus Chaos Legion. So who would have thought? Who would have thought that would be in a very close match like that? One more like that from Liberation, and a little bit of more points. They can get this to game number 3. Exactly. Well said, Kenny. So getting on an early clash. Yes. And then KB John was down in that clash. Now they are hunting down the players. And right. So MDX guy very aggressive, going for the kills actually, and also with Beezer. Right. Now, but this time, believe the aggressiveness is showing for KS Legion. They don't want to have that close call anymore. They're making sure that they can wipe out at least the whole Liberation team, putting them on a down low. So even though they get the Lagos, they would still have the upper hand. So they're trying their best in doing so. But with that, MDXVI is down with life right now, being too aggressive in there in the middle. So look at that. MDXVI got killed there. And now we have. Oh no! Actually, MDXVI is alive with the lightning. Just so when I'm about to say that MDXVI just got killed, he is still alive and kicking with the lightning right there. Look at that. Yes, lucky. Lucky orb. Sometimes you get that. You're just doing attacks. Yes, and then suddenly an orb appears right in front of you. Yeah. The luckiest part would be if it's a salvation and you're almost about to die. Sometimes that happens, right? I like it when that happens. Look at that. Yes. And then right now, the Chaos Legion team, the guilds, they are still going for the players, even though they're a little bit down with life, especially for Beezer and MDXVIs. Also, look at that, a hair strand of life, going around looking for heals and orbs, while Sizion is the one doing all the work and damage right now, going at Regis 2 for 1, but the Regis are able to get out of that. But yeah, so Sizion is the one handling everything currently, and he is. Chaos Legion got it. 110-21. Yeah. So basically, Sizion took the lead in getting that strategy into play, killing everyone that he can. And once everyone is reviving, that's the time that he went for Lagos, and Beezer was able to get it to secure their win. So congratulations to Cage Legion. They are advancing to our quarterfinals match, and of course, thank you, and also good play and good show of strategy there by Liberation. Unfortunately, this is an end for them for this Ramoness GVG tournament. But that was a good show. That was a good show. Um, uh, exactly. Yeah, it was really a good play. Now, speaking of which, again, for all the teams, regardless of CP difference, this could be anyone's ball game. Given that Ramones is all about strategy, it's all about teamwork, also collaboration, even mix of the classes. So we are really looking into getting a lot of good gameplays, and I like the fact that we actually did it for the first time, because it's really regardless of alliances, regardless of enemies or frenemies, regardless of differences, we all come into one server, one Discord server. We all come into one whole event, one gameplay. So basically, not only for the prize, not only for the fame and the pride and the glory. It's really more the collaboration of all these guilds together here in Hexe. Yes, definitely. Right, right, and it's also it's a good thing that we are actually doing this, because usually in the official BDM tournament there are like what hundreds and hundreds of applicants, especially they are since they are doing an Asia wide or region wide tournament. Uh, there are limited slots, 32 slots only, and they have hundreds of applicants. This time we are, also giving opportunity for those who were not able to be part of that 32 teams in Asia. They'll be part of our in-house Hexe tournament. So up next, we actually have. Um, Coming in for PH Pride and Warden. So we have one Mighty right now as a gladiator for PH Pride. So this is going to be PH Pride versus Wardens. So we have for PH Pride, again, one Mighty, Night Star 17, and Snow Breeze. And then for Wardens, we had Faded Glory, Hayad, and Chair Pia. So a very, very, very interesting, very nice lineup for them. Because for PH Pride, we have one Mighty coming in as a gladiator. We also have Night Star as a paladin. So two very tanky, all about crowd control. And then we have as a damager, we have Snow Breeze as a huntress. And then coming in for Wardens, Faded Glory as a huntress as well. Hayat is a paladin, and then Cherpia also a paladin. So also another very interesting matchup. Almost the same in terms of the mix itself, but I don't know. I'm look because I believe that having two paladins in one team is very beneficial. So maybe kind of like leaning towards that kind of mix, but who knows? Definitely a gladiator is a game changer. If you watch the previous Ramoness tournament, believe that would be um, the is it the Europe wherein they had a very good gladiator, I believe. Oh, you haven't watched that part. It was a really, really good gladiator, like really defending every single attack possible, and then coming in attacking on a perfect timing. So yeah, because of that, there were a lot of gladiator fans after that. So really interested to see what a gladiator can do in our tournament. So that will be right, right, right. And it's the grab doesn't give you much damage in Ramonis. Even in arena, well, basically a grab doesn't do much damage. But if you have a team member with you while someone's being grabbed, man, that's the torture part. That's the situation you don't want to be in. Being grabbed, and at the same time, there's a huntress trying to tickle you while while you're being held up high in the air. Yes, I hate that part. I hate that part. Yeah. So, there's going to be a lot of like that in the gameplay. So, wow. Looking at the mix right now, Night Star 17 Snowbreeze and one Mighty. So, I really like the costume there. Looking at the Snow Breeze costume. Look at that. I really like the color. What is that? Um, oh, I'm sorry. I'm actually looking at let's see, Night Star 17, the Paladin. The blue one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yes, yes, yes. I like it. I like their mix up. They're very very fashionista for PH Pride right there. Um, Yes, also, they look like Victoria's Secret angels. Hayat and Cherpia, both paladins. Well, yeah, they look like they're gonna strut the runway with their color combination. Yes, let's see if how Faded Glory would look like. Oh, all white. Look at that. Very angelic. So they're really a Victoria's Secret Angel theme right there. So let's everyone's ready, so let's start for our next match. PH Pride versus Wardens. Here we go. Going to be a very, very interesting mix. This is what we like about the Ramoness tournament. You get to see all the different classes and all the different types of clashes here. So let's see how this one goes. Oh, look at that. So we have Wardens splitting up, and they're coming in. Look at that Faded Glory coming from the back. That's a really nice way of starting off the clash right there, because you were not able to see Faded Glory right away. And now they are trying to run away from each other, going for the orbs right there. We have one mighty under lightning, so and we have a salvation. So one mighty able to take down Faded Glory and Sharpia right away because of that lightning, and the salvation was not able to make that on time. So Hayad being ganked up right now. And you're actually right, because currently are 33, 34. So it's almost dead even now, but we have a lightning coming in from one mighty again. Even though down with a very low life, still able to, get into the gameplay and still able to, make some contribution right there. But now he's in the hiding. So currently, Faded Glory, doing some, being ganked up. Yeah. And then right. And actually, speaking of strategy, one mighty still going for the orbs there at a very low life. He got lightning and he got 2 kills, just like that. So even though you're down with life, you can still make some contribution. And this is being proven by one mighty himself. So look, going bush after bush, waiting for some orbs, waiting for those last kills, waiting for opportunities, and that's what One Mighty is doing right now. That's why they're up by 59-30. Him being having 34 points, and right now Hayad is down with life and still fighting for it. And look at that, One Mighty in a lightning again for the third time in this game, making contributions once more. 60-35. We have 44 seconds left. So I believe at this point, if I were Wardens, I would hunt for One Mighty right away, because he is just all over the place, or should I say, all over the place, hiding in every single bush that One Mighty can. So look at that. Right. One Mighty, look at that. Again, on a lightning. And we have a Lagos coming in, going down for PH Pride, 91-44. We got 5 seconds to go. Nightstar got it. So this is actually good teamwork coming in from PH Pride. And just like that. Right. Right. Right, right. And also having two paladins in one team, that would be very beneficial in terms of looking for players, since one mighty has this ability to actually hide. So it's better for them to actually look for one mighty wherever he goes as a paladin, rushing from one bush to the other. So let's start the game number 2 for Wardens and PH Pride. Let's see how this one will turn out. But yeah, I would agree with you with the Warden strategy. They would have to um, go after player, go after the objectives at the same time. It's, exactly. While the Paladins and the Gladiators come in a head-to-head clash at the same time. So Cherpia leading the way, going from one player to the other, and then still one mighty going from one bush to the other, going orb after orb. Look, he. Yes, I think he had the map memorized. I mean, it's as if he controls the whole map and getting that salvation right away. So giving them the upper hand. He's like he's controlling everything. Oh, let's put up an orb here beside me, you know. And right there, Night Star 17, very low on life and down. And right now, here we go again. Mighty and Snow Breeze down with life, but they got Mighty right away. There we go. So Wardis is up 36 31. So I think they are playing, they're playing their game. So we got Hayad, Faded Glory down with life. Cherry Pia just recently spawned. Going after Night Star. There you go. We got an ice coming in. So the teamwork is coming into play right now. So they got Night Star down. They're also going after one Mighty and Snow Breeze, looking for a place to hide right now, trying to evade. Mm, right. And then Faded Glory. Right, exactly. And currently, 55-32. We still have Lagos alive with a minute left. And right now, I believe the Snow Breeze is trying to think of a way to look for possibly some orbs and I don't know, probably try to get some damage before Snow Breeze says bye bye to the map. And yes, Snow Breeze is down right now. So 64-27, Faded Glory leading the pack with the points, and now with Amplify. Um, and we also have Hayat on Lightning. So they have shifted their strategy right away for Warden. So very awesome. It was a exactly. So wow, a total change up of strategy for Wardens and really worked for them actually. So let's see how this one would turn out for PH Pride and Wardens. So it's going to be their final battle. Whoever wins this match moves on to the next round, the quarterfinals. Right. Um, I believe they also need to switch up, but they can also stick with the same strategy. It's all about who gets to the orbs first faster, who gets to win the clash, having the upper hand in terms of evasion and skills and putting on some grabs in there. So it's anyone's ball game at this point actually. Right, right. Okay. And we have we're starting the game, and we have people on Twitch right now saying Peng skin Layla. There's no Layla in this game. There's no skin. This is a different game. This is a Ramoness for Black Desert Mobile. This is not Mobile Legends. Yeah. Yes. All right. So here we are. We are going for a clash. Sherpia getting all the damage right now. Being the frontliner of the clash, and there we go. Not able to hide from that clash, and also Hayad. Uh, Not able, disengage from the clash as well. So they're on the run, and then that's a good strategy because at this point they need to wait for Cherpia so that they can get back rolling And then for same strategy, and that's what I like about Faded Glory, coming in from the back, not knowing where the arrows are coming from, and that's really a good gameplay. I like it. Coming from a Huntress, one Mighty again with the lightning, so they up 41-28. Still one Mighty, eyes on the prize, eyes on the orbs. And hopefully he doesn't get too addicted to those orbs, because sometimes it's not that good when in terms of, let's say, going for team clashes. But yeah, Mon Mighty is doing his job with those, being very into map observation. So we also have a lightning, and it's coming from Faded Glory. Look at that, Faded Glory coming in from the back, and then arrows are just coming from out of nowhere. Right. Exactly. So just like that, Faded Glory was able to get a salvation earlier, and during the clash, Hayad and Sharpia is actually down with life, but Faded Glory was able to make that in time. So 43-50, 39-58, and they have the upper hand because of that certain coordination coming in from Faded Glory. Exactly, exactly. Coming from a very back line of things, and just being the huntress that you are, very silent, like a silent killer. So now Lagos is down to 6. We have 14 seconds to go. Everyone's in the middle. This could turn around. Let's see. It's going to be a mayhem in the middle, and Warden's got it. 29-117. We got a second left, and that's it. Seals the deal. Warden's moving on for the quarterfinals, and it was a good game coming from both teams. Yes, exactly. Showing their talent, also showing what they can do. It's a really good gameplay. Making adjustments to each other in the middle of the game and in the last parts of it as well. So congratulations to both teams. That's right. That's right. So right now we are on our next battle, and for this time, for the next bracket, we have Gambit versus Fidelis. So interesting lineup. Interesting lineup for both of the guilds. Yes, your guildmates, J. Kimmy of Fidelis. And right now, interesting matchup for them. Fidelis, we have ESF, Chizoked, and Ras Crea. And then for Gambit, we have Shino X, Kyrios, and Jazz for you. So uh, for Fidelis, ESF is a paladin, Shazok being a huntress, and Ras Crea as a titan. And then for Gambit, we have Shino X as a huntress, Kyrios as a raven, and Jazz for you as a paladin. So, interesting lineup. Mhm. Exactly, exactly. And very interesting mix, very aggressive, I have to say, because there are a lot of damagers, really. Because if you try to classify Titan, Titan is not really a pure death HP kind of character. It really actually depends on your build, but really Titan is a DPS. kind of character. So a lot of DPS coming in from Fidelis, also from Gambit itself. So you would be able to see a lot of kills and a lot of deaths in this matchup, definitely. And then right now, in the room, we have Kyrios and Chino X already in the game for Gambit. Look at that. I'm ready. And I like their characters. They're all thin. They're all on a diet right now. Shizzle here already um, for Fidelis and ESF. ChillStorm. ChillStorm is a participant. If I would, you know what? Just Ramoness is actually one of my favorite games in the game. There was actually one time because when Ramoness came in, I told myself, you know what? If Black Desert Mobile becomes a Ramoness app, I will still play the game. I don't care if it becomes a Ramoness. Just Ramoness. Once you get in, the only thing that you play is Ramoness. I'm good. I'm fine. I won't quit. I won't quit. But if they take out Ramoness, I'll think about that. But Ramoness is really my favorite, my number one favorite game. I am not. I'm not using a PvP stone. Yeah, I am using. I can actually show it on the screen right now. I am using the destructive stone of power because one, I'm unlucky, and I'm poor. So, so this is the only thing that I have right now. Destructive stone of power. It gives black spirit damage of 25%, and Kimmy. Thank you for interviewing me on our Ramoness tournament. And the reason why I'm using that stone, and it's all because the black spirit damage is very useful. It's especially in terms of the clash. If I see three people clashing, and I see them, let's say, knocked down or dazed, that's the time that I do my black spirit. Or let's say I want to steal, let's say, a certain monument or a certain Lagos. That's the time to use the black spirit. So BS2 actually, it's really really strong for the Void Knight, and long range as well, being very linear on that black spirit. So just waiting for the players to get ready. So we already have Gambit and Fidelis on the room right now. So there, and we are about to start our game number 3 on the bracket. So here we are. So for next week, basically Chaos Legion and Wardens will come into head-to-head battle based on our bracket. So they will be the first match next week. So they are clashing on the side right now. We have, there you go. Wow. Carius, early clash. Yes, and it's just a show of skill, show of mayhem. No one's backing out. Look at that. It is like a brawl. Yes. It's still fighting. Exactly. Look at that. Wow. Going at one-on-one for ESF and Chino X on the side, and then a 2-on-2 for Shezok, Rastria, and Jasper and Kyrios there. Wow. Look at that. Everyone is alive. Whoa. We got 2 down almost, and 2 down from Gambit, and then 1 down from Fidelis. But the score looked pretty much even, 30-34. And we got a lightning coming, Shino X. Wow, Shino X taking down the Rascaria there. So they now have the upper hand for Gambit. Right. Now, Jazz, for you, being smart this time with the salvation, knowing that it's going to be another clash wherein no one's backing out, having a salvation in play, secures you your points and secures you your HP. So look at that, Chino X up against the Titan, and that would be Raspria. So wow, look at that, another clash coming in. So they're always helping out each other. Jazz, for you again with the salvation. Really lucky orb. Right, and then look at that. Shino X being able to get the Amplify. So before Shino X was down in there, now it's 44-41. Now it's almost an even fight. And earlier we were able to see Raskir trying to get Shino X out of the game, but not able to because that is already fixed. So there's another clash on the side. 45-44, very close fight at 46 seconds left. Almost even points. This is actually a very, very good game. Coming from both teams. I mean, it's like it's mayhem. It's you're getting hits after they're not they don't mind about the monuments, they don't mind about Lagos. Look at that. Lagos under 18 HP with 24 seconds left. And even the monument even the monument has a very high HP right now. Look at the orbs. They're all available to be taken out, but man, it's a really head-to-head battle as if it's a as if it's a guild war currently. Yeah, 60-39. It wasn't enough. It is very, very much fun. I love it. I love the mayhem. Leave strategy out the door. Take it out. Throw it. No, who needs strategy if the players are just riding around? Yeah, it's a brawl. Definitely a brawl. Yeah. Wow. Check this out. We got a lot of people on Twitch right now. Oh, we got a lot of chat coming in. We got Go Spartan PH, #1 PH Guild, and Spartan PH not even here. Thank you for that cheer, Spartan PH. So everyone is now ready. Wow. So we got a Shino X fan. Ever since Shino X was from Bagwis. Wow. Look at that. We got a lot of fans in our Twitch right now. You can go to twitch.tv/Gaijin-Zan. So if you know Gaijin-san, his IGN, just change the S to letter Z. So that's twitch.tv/Gaijin-Zan. Join us. And there are a lot of people. Anyone want to carry me in Ramoness? Coming from Shaky Swine IGN. Wow, thank you. Thank you for the shout out there. There you go. So we got a clash going on again for another mayhem battle. Right. I mean, like, wow, look at that. Nothing has changed actually with their clashes. But this time they're actually disengaging a little bit. And I think they are going for the orbs this time, being very objective. Because they were not able to kill the Lagos, they're not able to get any monuments, but they're trying to feel each other. Not going for the lightning. We have Shino X, and going for the kills, but still, no one's backing out. I mean, even with the lightning around, I would actually run away. But look at that, getting the grabs, get. So it's really like. Right. It's like a do or die for both of the teams right now, and that's what I really like about it. I mean, you know what? The perfect orb right now that they need is actually the orb that you see in front of us, the salvation. Because if it's a do or die battle, might as well get rid of the die part. Just do it. Right. Now, look, they are putting Lagos into gameplay currently. They are fighting in the middle. Jazz for you, able to get down ESF and Rascaria, so this might be a point for Gambit if they. Well, okay, there we go. Jazz for you is also able to get a Shezok down. So we'll see. We'll see who gets Lagos. And again, we now have Shino X. And Kyrios able to get down ESF and Rascrea. And now we have a wipeout from Fidelis. So 111 and 10 points. I believe they need to kill each and every one of the Gambit players. Every one of them. So we'll see. But because they still have the buff coming from the Lagos, I believe. And right now, that's their only way. 10 seconds to go. And that is the deal. And ESF chatting in there in the game saying too easy. I don't know if that's sarcastic coming from ESF saying too easy in the game. Having fun, definitely. Yeah, we got a shout out from Muffled Paradise. Go Shino X. And there you go, nice one, Gambit. They call it Gambit, B-E-A-T. Yeah, with an E and A-T. And go Gambit, we love you, Severe. Coming from Twitch right there. Wow. Yes, Severe, their guild leader. Proud, very proud right there. Yeah. All right, and up next we have coming in from the same bracket. So whoever will win this next match would be head on with the Gambit. So we have Oishi and Lost Command. A lot of people are waiting for this one. Yes, my favorite snack, Oishi. And you know when you try to do a high five and you say, "Oh, Oishi," and, and we have also a lot of people are waiting for this. Nick Lay of Lost Command. Go LC. And there are also people coming in from Twitch saying go El Chi. El Chi. What's El Chi? Chi. So Lost Command. Yes. And just so you know, LC, if they have an LC in the first part of their name, like let's say for example, our representatives for LC, we have LC Kyrio and also LC Siler. They are basically original LC. I'm not talking about original LC as a pioneer here in Black Desert Mobile, but also in the previous games such as Lineage 2 Revolution, having the same guild name previously. We have them, LC Cairo, LC Siler. Anything that has an LC in the beginning of the name, they are basically LC Lost Command pioneers. So right now we have in the game we have Oishi, that's a Vera, it's a paladin, and also 1K Messi M4, it's an archmage. And it's the first time that we're going to see an archmage in the battle. And we have Vil as a huntress, Elsie Cairo coming in right now. So just waiting for the other two teams. So actually also another good mix because for Lost Command, we have Elsie Cario as a huntress, Elsie Siler also as an archmage. So we have two archmages coming in, and it's the first time that we have an archmage coming in right now. And then we have a titan, and that is a Burga. So interesting matchup again. Really huge, and I like the colors. Really, look at that. Gold and black. Ooh. Who would have thought that you can do a mix-up like that on a costume? I really like it, honestly. So everyone's ready, so let's not waste any single second. Let's start a matchup. LC, Lost Command, and Oishi. My favorite snack. They're looking for LC Shawnee. There's no LC Shawnee. Um, Papa Burgalicious ang malakas. To translate it, Papa is delicious and strong. So we have the matchup coming in. We have 1K Messi being in the middle right now. So Yes. I don't know. Looking at the strategy for currently for Oishi right now, let's see how it goes. Because normally for a Vera, if I would be a paladin, I would go for the clash. I would initiate the clashes. But right now, as a Vera is in the hiding, most likely looking for orbs, protecting for. They're going for the points. They're going for good advantage before they get into the clash. Just like right now, like you see a Vera going for the current heals, preventing the other teams to heal, even though Avery is on full life. Maybe that is the strategy, and they would go for a comeback right then after. So we would have to look out for Avera because I think this is the gameplay that they are going for. And you see 1K Messi and Vil. Eh, Yes, I would have to say that this is a double-edged sword strategy. I have to say, like, you get the advantage at the same time your teammates get the disadvantage. So Aver right now already going for the clash this time, going for LC Siler right there, and LC Siler is down just like that. But we got a lightning coming from Vil, and they got Berga down. So 44-39 for Owishi. So looking good actually. Everything is coming in their favor right now. So Vil is being. Yes, so Vil was able to get the lightning there, just enough for Vil to stay alive. So now Vil's in the hiding, but look at that, Vil's still going for El Sicario at the very low life, and still being alive at the same time. What skill? And now Vil was down, but they're already all going for the Lagos Animals ball game. 54. Oh, there we go. Lost command, got the Lagos. They got the upper hand now. Elsie Siler now in under lightning, going for the extra kills. Yes, and we got 9 seconds left, so we don't have much time. Yes, when Elsie Siler is still up with so much HP, so that will be a lost command. Going for the Lagunas match. But yeah, Oishi was doing great before that happened. Lagunas, yes, it became a Lagunas match. But they are doing with their strategy right before the Lagos came in, going orb after orb, and then going for the clash if needed be. So let's go ahead and start this game. For Owishi and Lost Command. Let's see if I would like to see more of their Owishi strategy still, because it's a very interesting one. Coming from the very nice coordination. It's just that Lagos. Yes, because Lost Command is very not only aggressive, but they are very skilled. Because Exactly. CP wise and also experience wise as well. That Lost Command. Very active in Node Wars, very active in Castle, and also in Guild Wars as well. So they do have the ability, the skill, the CP. So, but this time, look at that, because we got a lightning coming from a Vera with that strategy and able to take down the lost command there. Now, and we have another lightning. So because with Ramoness, and this is what I like about the Ramoness gameplay, because CP experience, they can be out of the door if you know how to play the game, if you know how to get the orbs, if you know when to enter, when to back out. And that's basically the most important part of the Ramoness tournament. So from start to finish. Right, right. So now they are trying to gang up on Avira because Avira is the key player currently for Owishi because right now she like Avira is the one getting the orbs, one getting all the kills. So Avira's down with life and unfortunately not able to make it. But we still have Owishi with 46-31 up on points. Yes. And Lagos is still coming into play. Now K Messi being the Archmage in the back, doing some damage and doing the AoE there. And also for LC Siler, also doing the same thing, doing the damage for as an AoE Archmage, but was caught up in the middle because of that, comet-like skill. So only Burga is alive with a little bit of life currently for LC. And now in the hiding, which is actually a good strategy because you need to wait for your teammates in order for you to get back on your feet and getting the ice there from Burga. So they are putting the Lagos into gameplay right now. We have 20 seconds left, 9 HP. So let's see how this one turns out. It's going to be a Laganets game again with Owishi being up on points. Let's see. And we got Owishi getting for the Lagos. 1K Messi M4. Getting that lightning, getting that last kill for Lagos. And there we go. LC Siler and LC Kairio down on that clash. It's still going after Berg at that time, but that's not necessary anymore as they were able to secure the win. 1-1 this time for Owishi and lost command. So, wow. We are down to game number 3, our final match. Whoever wins will move on to the next round. There you go. All right. So everyone, yes, Charlie Root Tooth, your right favorite snack wins. So, here we are. Here we go. Our final match. Owishi versus Lost Command. And this is actually getting me on the edge of my seat because of how close the game is and how slow paced the game could be. It's kind of like building up to the last few seconds before Lagos being killed there. So it's all about patience for both teams, and they're very systemic in how they do their gameplay. They don't really clash all the way out, just like what Fidelis and Gambit was doing earlier. They don't go for pure strategy, just like what PH Pride was doing earlier as well. But it's kind of like a mix of two things. So that's what I like about the gameplay for this one. It's kind of like a story, like a slow story build up going to the Lagos final match. So he Right. So here we go again. Avira, very much all around scouting, hiding, trying to get the orbs as much as Avira can. So that's actually the a real gameplay coming from them. So 29-46, we have Lost Command being up, able to take down a 1K Messi M4 there. But we got a lightning coming from LC Kairio, trying to get as much damage. There we go. Vil is down from that lightning. So this is actually a different story this time because right now Lost Command is commanding the gameplay for the halftime of this round. So look at that. LC Cario doing much of the work, and also Berga and the Siler. Yes, exactly. So now look at that. They are doing a clash within the Lagos area, trying to wear Lagos down at the same time, trying to kill the players from the opposing teams. So LC, Kyrio, yeah. So LC Cario down with life. We're not. They were trying to go for LC Cario, but they were not able to. Lagos is down, and we got LC Siler being able to take down that Lagos. So we got 7 seconds left, and yep, because of the wipeouts, they need to revive, and they don't have much left in terms of time. So Lost Command advancing to our quarterfinals. There we go. So that means Lost Command and Gambit will be up against each other for the quarterfinals next week. Wow, very interesting matchup. I like how it was building up towards the Lagos, just like we had in game one and game number two. So, saying thank you for being such a good sport for both the teams, and I wish you what a display of gameplay right there. Really like it, and something that I might use. So something that someone can take home as a strategy. So check that out. And also, this is one of the reasons why we're having this, so that they can show off, their strategy in the Ramoness Tournament. Sleeping Dragon is up next. That's the Sleeping Dragon. Yes, if you are very aware of the server chat, Sleeping Dragon. Yes, go Anarchy PH. It's not me. It's not me. That's Ash. That's Ashley Riot from Twitch saying, "Here we go. Sleeping Dragon is up next." And I quote, "There you go." yeah, yeah, Anarchy PH and versus Public Enemy. Here we are. We have Navior and Ilithia, Park Jion, the big guns, waiting for that one guy coming in from Public Enemy. Because it's kind of like their Anarchy PH. That's the line, for the server chat. Literally, what they would say, natutulog na dragon. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, that was for vicious. That was for vicious. Sorry, not Anarchy PH. That was for vicious, and that's why it's very popular in Hexe server. When you say sleeping dragon or natutulog na dragon, that's the Filipino of it. Um, And that would be you can name the person. You can name the you can name it Kimmy. You can go ahead. I mean, everyone knows him. So yeah, so that's a very popular quote for Hexa server, the Sleeping Dragons. Okay, pa-shout out says pa-shout out sa utol ko sa lakas tama. That's from Jer Otten. 010. Is that right? Yeah. So getting a shout out for his brother, but I don't know who the brother is. Shout out to LeBron S of OG other key PH. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Abahusi in the building with his huntress, our celebrity of the match of the whole Hexa server tournament. Check that out. He's in the building, the champion himself with a crown. So um, we'll never know. We'll never know. But man, being the top in Asia right now for the official BDM, you're definitely a force to be reckoned with. And this time, because back in the official BDM tournament, Abahusi was playing with J1 Pros. From a different server, which is Serendia, but this time Abahusi is playing with his guildmates, with Elite Park June, and also with Navior. So this is going to be a different collaboration, and mostly maybe I'd have to say it's a more close knit collaboration and showing off Public Enemy in the building. So it's really now a Public Enemy represent, not just their not just their team with Abahusi himself. So very much excited about this gameplay. We'll see how this one turns out. I would have to say for my prediction, of course, given the CP difference, given that Abahusi is on the other side, it's going to be everyone's going to expect a landslide scoring on yeah, a dominated landslide from this game, but we'll see how this one turns out for our Anarchy PH. Now, for further class mix, for as you can see right now um, for Public Enemy, we have the Titan. We have a Void Knight, Ilithia. This one we're interested to see, and then we have Abahusi as a Huntress, and for currently for Anarchy PH, we have the Gladiator, and that is Riarte, and we have Z Jason in the building already, and that's a Paladin, and we're just waiting for Kirisen, which is a Huntress. So just waiting for Kirisen to come in the game. So, and we also have Ramoness chat in Discord right now. So there you go. We got some cheers coming on from, Kaya's Legion. Cizian saying, you guys put up a great fight. There you go. Being a good sport right there. And then 1K Messi M4 from Uishi. Thank you for the experience. Solid. So, wow, everyone's really enjoying. Win or lose, this is one heck of an experience for the Hexe server itself. So here we are, focusing on Abawusi himself. Straight away flash. Here we go, not wasting a single second. Let's go after them. What I mean, what strategy are you talking about? We go kill. Oh my god! Oh my god! It's like a bus ramming into your face right there, coming in from Public Enemy, and that's how they really are. Not only just for the Ramoness Tournament, but even in wars, they just come straight at you. Look at that. Yes, pure muscle, but still, you as Anarchy PH, you still have the ability to win. Going from if you go amplify, go the lightning, be more smart about it. Try to at least take him 1 versus 2, 1 versus 3. That would be your main strategy. Yeah, three against one on Aba Usil. Yeah, that should be the gameplay. We already right now running for life, going for the heals. Was able to, and that's the strategy I'm talking about. Like Z Jason right now with Amplify, and mhm. See, look at that. Abu Usil was down with life, and also Ilithia. 3940 right now, 3942. See how it turns out. So, regardless of CB difference, I mean, because this is one thing I've noticed about the Ramoness. The CP kind of like adjusts somehow. I don't know. The strong are not too strong. The weak are not too weak. If you try to if you know what I'm saying, it's kind of like there's an adjustment, and the amplify kind of. Right, like exactly. Like it's if I was, let's say, on wait, check this out. Lagos being down 61-64. There we go for the Lagos. Check that out. Z Jason was able to got it. Yeah, but still 67-48. We're up points for Public Enemy, and Ilithia getting the lightning right there. So getting the Lagos and still being down with a point. Exactly. Yeah, so they're still alive. I mean, Abosi at 46 points, Navior at 41. So they would need to kill both of them to at least get the points. But right now, they're the ones racking up points, showing that, hey, we are kings. We got the CP. So Team A, Public Enemy, got the victory right there. But it was still a close fight. Still, the points are going from left to right, right to left. So good display there by Anarchy PH. Good display. Stealing the Lagos by Z Jason and still putting up a fight. So let's go ahead and get ready and let's continue to the next game. Honestly, um, I'm actually rooting for Anarchy PH, given that I see the light at the end of the tunnel since they are getting their points up. um, I'm looking at at least getting it to game three, um, just to prove themselves that hey, we have the strategy coming in. But mm, right, right. Exactly, exactly. So Kirsten with that lightning earlier, it's still getting a little bit of damage there to Elithia, and but however, Navier was able to get a salvation. Hopefully that gets to Elithia real quick. And yes, they were able to securing their HP, securing their life and their points for the 128 right now. A minute already passed for this tournament. So you can see the dark mist. Check that out. Coming from one map, from the farther end to the map to the next, going after the orb. So the dark mist is really coming into play with the new update for the Void Knight. So we got lightning coming in from Abahusi. Yes, the dark spirits. So this is very smart play for Elithia because being able to do the daze and the knockdown while the lightning is coming in, and that's what you call teamwork right there. And then Elithia also making use of the wall because with the range of the Void Knight, they're able to kill anyone beyond the walls and still going for orbs. And as you can see, Elithia is really all around the map. And then with Navior just being tanky, just being in the center right there, and Abahusi going for objectives, kill after kill, going down with the Lagos right now with a lot of time left, and Public anyone was able to get it. So this time they need to turn things around for Public Enemy. So this is going to be a. I have to say honestly, this is going to be a very hard feat right now, because all of them have a lot of points for Public Enemy. So they would have to kill Abuzi twice, Navier and Lithia once, in order for them to turn things around. And that's going to be a very hard feat. Knowing that we have our season two Ramoness champion in play, Bahusi there, very experienced and then very much also high in CP and the difference. So I guess 20 seconds. I would have to say this one closes out the deal. Yep. So for the other participants, if you're watching, man, I would suggest you replay this video. By the way, videos will be uploaded on Gaijin San's YouTube. I believe that would be the Chocolate Bullet YouTube. When we had the infomercial for the Hexe server GVG tournament, that will be the same YouTube channel. And I'll also upload on my YouTube channel as well. I will send the link in the Hexe Discord server. Actually, the links are already there, but we will repost the the links for our videos for the replays so that you can watch. And I'm also streaming as well on my own Twitch, twitch.tv/chillstormy nights. But it's better to watch in twitch.tv/gaijinzan because we have Kimmy and my audio in this. So coming up next, we have Tempest and Kalis. A very interesting matchup. So whoever wins that will be up against Public Enemy next week. So for and of course, very nice strategy, and also very good gameplay coming from Anarchy PH. They fought to the very end, and for me, them seeing on having higher points with Public Enemy at a certain point, that in itself is already that's good enough. That's honor. That's pride right there. And that's basically Public Enemy without a Husi inside. So wow. Very nice. Salute. Yes. Yes. And again, that's twitch.tv/gaijinzan with a Z. And right now we already have Tempest, we have Quinn, Singaxi, and Double Helix. So Double Helix being the Raven, and Singaxi as a Titan, and we have Quinn as the Huntress. And then for let's see, right now we also have coming in. Yes, Finn Boozled, Bibonians, and Zwiter already in the building. Yeah, this is going to be a very interesting matchup right now. Currently for Kalis, a very interesting team. And right now I have here for Kalis, Zwiter as the Gladiator, Bibonians as the Raven, and Vin Boozled as your Huntress. So let's go ahead and start the match. Very much excited about this game right now. So a little separated there uh, for the clash because I get Singakski. Yeah. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how Tempest actually is working on it because normally if a Titan would be in the play, they would be up front, but Singaxi was hiding there. But and now let's see what the strategy is going on for Tempest right now. But for Vin Boozled, Bibonians, and Zwiter of Kalis, they are going for a conventional strategy, going for the clash and going for the orbs if needed be. So right now, Vin Boozled going after Quinn right there, and Quinn was down easily just like that. And Zwiter was also down on the other side. And currently we have also double helix. So kills are getting are spawning one at a time for both of the teams there. So Vin Boozled leading the score right now for Kalis, getting the salvation and the lightning. Yes, coming from Zwiter. So yeah, Bibonians is pretty much spoiled right now, having salvation and having a lightning on your side. And yes, currently they're going for Lagos. And Tempest right now, Singaxi being the setter, they're like, hey, they're going for Lagos, let's go for it. And Kalis got it. Kalis also getting the kills, so Singaxi and Quinn down. And Double Helix on the run for it, also down, so it was a wipeout. 2094. We still have a minute left though. So it's still anyone's ball game. Yes. Yes. So it's still anyone's game at this point. And the Zwider being very aggressive at the same time. Because as for me, I would be going for heals, just like right now, Zwider going for that heal. Right, right. And right now, Zwider is being smart about his gameplay, trying to be a little less aggressive, um, going for kill still if needed be. But there you go. They're going after Quinn. Was able to, and this time Zwider, still going after some players because at this time, I think for Zwider and Bibonians, time to hide, time to run to secure the win, and it's all about the win right now. All right. So we got Kalis winning game number one, round number one, for this time. So again, whoever wins this will be up against Public Enemy. So let's see how Tempest will turn things around this time. And yeah. Right. And Springfield 01 of Twitch saying, thank you for the code. Easy 2K Black Pros. Oh, fake news right there, Springfield. You know, fake news. We don't have a code. You know what a code is? Say, Salamat Shopee. That's our code. All right? If there would be any. There's no code, guys. There is no code. There's no legit codes whatsoever. All right? So, oh yeah. We're looking into that. You know, giving out coupons. Yeah, eventually, but because since this is the first time, basically it's our very first run. So basically, still, you know, doing whatever we can for a first. Also testing the waters. But yeah. In the future, by the way, we're looking at doing junior runs, senior runs, elite runs, for the Ramoness Tournament, having CP ranges eventually. So yeah, we have a lot of plans coming in. But this time, for now, let's go ahead and watch the first ever Hexe Guild versus Guild Ramoness Tournament. And this time we have Tempest and Kalis at each other. Quinn being down right there on that clash. We have 24-45, Kalis being up in points. So it's kind of like the same story that we had earlier. Yeah, and then Singakski hiding on the side. Yep. So I want to see how their strategy is going to turn out, and I believe they are looking at maybe getting damages coming from Quinn and Double Helix, and then Singakski maybe trying to steal their points. Oh, Singakski is going after the orbs, so going for the lightning right now. And I'm sorry, the salvation. So, but Quinn was able to get it. Now they're going Lagos with still a minute and a half left. Very early on. They want to know who's going to win this. So, you have Kalis still getting the Lagos still on an early game. But Singakski was able to get that ice. And Vinboozled being able to take down Singakski and Double Helix. And Quinn is still alive. Still hanging on to dear life. And there we go, was down. Taken down right there. 2700 for Kalis. And Kalis really has the experience, I could say, in terms of the gameplay itself with the clashes. I mean, they do have the upper hand in damages. They do have the upper hand in life as well. With or without the orbs. That's what I can say. What a display of fight there. See, Zwider was able to make some contribution right before Zwider was down. So that's how Kalis is playing, actually. And even so, 39-91 with 20 seconds left. It's still anyone's game. But with how the things are turning out, see, we got an ice coming from Bibonians. And, wow. Really a good coordination there for Kalis. Eh, right. I was actually looking forward to how that strategy would turn out, and I was looking for a turn of events and see how they would put it into fruition. But unfortunately, Kalos was able to stop them from doing so with their ability to go all around the map. So this time we'll move on to the next bracket. So that will be Illuminate versus Massacre. So for Illuminates, oh, that would be actually my babies. I'm not a father, okay? I father just like if you all watch Game of Thrones, I father no children. So these are but yes, these are my guild mates, my guild members, being the guild master of Massacre. So yeah, we have for Massacre we have Bloodgarm, Gixis, and Yuka. And if I consider them my babies, that would be inappropriate because they're bigger than me in terms of CP and all that. Wow, I mean, and with the recent update, they've been flaunting their awakening weapons and CPs. Look at that. With right now we have Illuminate in the what? Yeah, look at that, towering. It's like WWE. Uh, look at that for um, look at those Titans, man. This is Illuminate. Yeah. So let's go ahead and just right, right. So, but for Frostwolf, sorry for Massacre, formerly Team. They actually call themselves Team Frostwolf because they actually come from a different guild before, and they were originally Frostwolf before they came into Massacre, and also they're known as Frostwolf in their previous game in Lineage 2 Revolution, being Bloodgarm as their leader back then. So with them, so yeah, it's a mix of a Huntress and a Raven. I'm sorry, a Paladin, a Raven, and a Titan. So really good on Clash and being aggressive as they are. Look at that, Illuminate and Massacre going at each other. Yes, they are. Yes, they are, and no one's backing out. Look at that. Yeah, Democritus and Amplify right there. So Democritus and Bezelheim are our Titans for Illuminate, and then for our BDZE, that is our Raven for Illuminate. Look at that. Bloodgarm getting back in the gameplay with the Gixis and Yuka. Yuka under Amplify right now. So check that out. They're not backing down. They're going player after player this time. Yes, and yes. So I'm getting my guild alerts right now on. Let's all watch them in Twitch and supports the massacre coming from the guild mates. There you go. Beat Bezelheim having the amplifier right there. Let's see if that comes into play. And yes, it did. Able to take out Bloodgarm uh, on that clash. So Bezelheim still going at it with a little bit of life. 43-42, very close. I mean, they are going from, they're going bout out after bout on this one. Right. And then Yuka being unfortunate there, having the ice and being lighted by the lightning, being tickled there. So yeah. And now 61-34 for Illuminates. And now looks like the Lagos is being noticed. And they're taking it down. Gix is onto Lagos. Yeah, Massacre, they need the points right now. They're in the middle. But right now, Kalis is, I'm sorry, with Eliminates, Bezelheim, I'm sorry, Bezelheim and Democritus and BDZ down with a life. So BDZ is down. Let's see who gets Lagos. And that goes to Illuminate. They have the points right now, 104-38. This could have been a turnaround for Massacre, but being wiped out, not being able to take down the Lagos, they're not able to get it. Yes. And we have Vaklakovic saying, "Go Massacre." Yes, so we're still looking at, of course, a 1-1 gameplay right here. So it is really a close fight for both of the teams right now. So just waiting for everyone to get ready, and we'll start it off with a game number 2. But man, this is actually a bout game. Yep, there we go. This is a crazy fight, and that's right. Yes, with Bloodgarm's IGN, this is basically a bloodbath. I have to say. Look at this clash right here. Um, Everyone's just in little, one little spot, and right now BDZ was able to take down Bloodgarm and Dixis. Yuka's still alive. Hopefully, he'll be able to get some of the kills. But right now, Yuka is going for. There we go. Yes. So 33-31. So it's like a lot of things happened, but at the same time, it's still an equal fighting. Should I say equal points? Even clash. There you go. Even clash. But a lot of things already happened in a few seconds. So that's what I like about Illuminate and Massacre right now. There you go. So we got some orbs in play. They're trying to play it safe, trying to feel each other. Massacre going around in the center, and Illuminate in the back, trying to RG. There we go. We got an Amplify coming from Gixis. Yes. There we go. I think it's going to be a Massacre win. Oh, we got a light. We got another Amplify coming from Yuka. But hey, check this out. Yeah, they are getting the damages. And that's very strange, knowing that they do have the Amplify. And still, Yuka still has the Amplify in right now. Wow. Yes. Getting Bloodgarm out. Getting Gixis out. Getting Yuka out. So it's a wipe out for what a good play. What a good play from Illuminate. Democritus. Mm-hmm. That's that. No, they didn't. So that is very smart. I like that. I like that play from Illuminates, knowing that they have the amplify. They did try to run away. Now that they had the lightning there and the salvation, they tried to go up front. So wow, very observant, and that's what I like about the Ramoness gameplay. Seriously. Now, 36 seconds to go. They need the Lagos Massacre in order for them to secure it. But Gixis is down. Lagos is almost defeated. And we have Illuminate getting the Lagos. 108-20. Another wipe out for Massacre. So they are reviving with 20 seconds left. Yes, they have to get Democritus. But I think he's hiding hiding right now, trying to run away, being protected by his teammates. That's good coordination, good cooperation. Let's see, 5 seconds to go, but Demarcus is on the run right now. So, Illuminate will seal the deal. 2-0. So, they will come in advancing to the next round. So that'll be in their that'll be the last bracket. So congratulations to Eliminate and of course Massacre for giving us a good show. It was a good bloodbath coming from Bloodgarm, Yuka, and Gixis of Massacre. So up next we have formerly Shadow Chaser, now Rominyad, and we also have Adaka Ajakan. And this is going to be an interesting matchup. So let's go ahead and invite them to the room. So currently for Adaka Ajakan, we have Ryzen Pro as a Huntress. We have Anak Pasar as a Titan, and we have Tepemp OLGG as a Titan again. So we have another double Titan team. And then for Ronga Minyad, formerly Shadow Chaser, we have Widneem 1 as a Raven, Category Ace as a Paladin, and we also have Brady Sis as a Void Knight. So another Void Knight coming in. So just like what we had earlier with the Regis 241, and also with Ilithia Park John, they were able to showcase their Void Knights, and we'll see how Brady Sis is able to also showcase her Void Knight as well. So this is going to be. Yes, and right now I was not able to actually see any Grandmaster in play, right? But again, right? Exactly. Mm-hmm. True, because they can. Yes, and then for our guidelines, yes, you can switch classes anytime in between matches, in between games, just like Kimmy said. So yeah, there you go. Um, so we have right now on our screen Tepep in the Ryzen Pro Huntress and a Titan. I like the colors. This is very intimidating. I mean the color brownish of the Titan. I like it. It's very chocolatey and very intimidating. And then just to balance it out, he has a red nose, just like that. You know what I mean? I like the way that the colors are looking for the Titan here. Yeah, for Tepem. For the matches, This is actually the last match right now, for Rangaminyan versus Adaka Ajakan. So this is the final game for the elimination round. So congratulations to our previous winners, and then next week, of course, we'll start with our quarterfinals for the 7 p.m. GMT plus 8, same time, Wednesday, and that'll be next week, June 24. And of course, we'll keep everyone updated with our Discord currently. And yeah, so just waiting for the other teams to arrive. But so far, man, it has been a very good gameplay for the Hexe server Guild versus Guild. Yes, and then right now, I just want to say here in Twitch, um, Celestine86 saying that's a very dark titan, and Diamanu saying Wakanda Santa Claus, which is true. And there's a Void Knight, and that's me actually. Uh, and we have Weednim One coming in. Yeah, well, actually, that's I need to change that up sometime because again I told you I don't have much pearls right now. Well, actually, it's showing at my screen, so I don't have much to. But because if I'm looking actually for a better costume look, yeah. You know what? Let's please don't tell them. Please don't tell them where I spend my. Don't. Thank you for embarrassing me. Thank you for embarrassing me in Twitch. But I have to face the truth. Yes, I have. The reason why my CP is a little low right now because I spend too much on palette and mixing them because I really wanted the color that I want, especially when the costume that I want comes out. Yeah, and yeah, who cares about CP if you look good, right? That's my motto. That's my motto. Yes. Who cares about CP if you look good, right? Yeah. Well, I mean, I balance it out. Okay, I balance it out. So yeah. So remember, speaking of costume, remember when BDM started, they had the special costume. Like, remember it's like a Christmas costume. Like it's like a red it's like a red dress. Oh, you started out late, but there was a Christmas costume. It's like a red dress for the ladies. It's like a white and red dress. I was able to buy that early on. It's like, hey man, I'm gonna dress up my noob with this red costume, and then suddenly, yeah, I think they got it out, yeah, around December 15 or so. And then I was so noob that I combined it. I thought it was like you can get it again, but unfortunately, it was like a special costume during that time. It was a limited edition. Like, dude, man. Um, yeah, the Diamond is saying dye palettes and outfits are the real end game in every MMORPG. Grizzlies on Twitch saying agreed. That is true. That is true right there. Yeah, put your hands down if you don't agree to that. And we also have a chat in Discord right now. Yeah, Sisian saying CP is just a number. Fashion is forever. Ilithia saying fashion is forever with a triple R. There we go. That is true. Who, like for example, all right. For example, CP is kind of like, let's say CP is kind of like that's how rich you are, right? That's basically your money. That's your CP. That's where investment is in, right? So in real life, if you die, you don't take your money with you, but with your looks, everyone will see in your coffin and say, hey, this is how you look like. So so if you die, sorry, it is morbid, but I'm just trying to be real talk right there. So if in MMORPG, what you look like matters the most. So everyone, let's spend all our silver in pallets. Be with me on this one. Be with me on this one. So we are still waiting for Weednim one in the group. Currently, I believe the countdown has started. Let's check on. We will have Gaijin Sun to give us a go signal if they are already disqualified. They say no show at 9 p.m. They will be disqualified. That's what our floor leader Gaijin Sun is saying. So yes, it's only yes, it's only until 10 p.m. So yeah, complete your world boss, especially for those who missed on getting the quest for the awakening, because you need to kill 3. Yes. So right now is you did. Oh man, oh man. But this, yeah, still we still have the chance to. So we already have Adaka Ajakan in the building. So at 9 o'clock, if they don't show up, unfortunately, Shadow Chaser, formerly Shadow Chaser, Rongaminyad, would have to be disqualified. So hopefully not. We still have 2 minutes going on. But look at that double Titan, and whoa, look at that. It's the first time that I actually see coming in from Anak Pasar. Look at that Titan costume. It really looks good with them. The camouflage, the tree camouflage for a Titan, because yeah, because they're actually big, so it kind of like resembles a treant, right? It's kind of like he's like a treant folk leader. I like it. I like it for them. Really, look at that, right? So do merchantry while watching stream. Wow, that's a very multitasking, hard multitasking to do. Josh Q26 coming from Twitch. Oh, you. I can't do that. Whenever I'm on merchantry, I just focus on merchantry because there's just a lot of goodies in there. Um, yeah, my weakness. I can't multitask. And coming in from participants chat, Chill's cast is 50% costume, 50% Ramoness. Perfect balance. How dare you, Sizion? Thank you so much. Because that's how much I like costume. Seriously. Um, so speaking of Ramoness, okay, let's talk about Ramoness. Thank you so much for letting me know, Sizion. So for the teams that advanced so far, we have we have coming in earlier. We had the matchup for Liberation of Darkness, but we got an auto advance for Liberation. Is that right? Darkness not showing up. So Liberation versus Chaos Legion. Chaos Legion came in, and then for PH Pride versus Wardens. So Wardens. So that's Chaos Legion versus Wardens coming on next week, and then we have Gambit versus Fidelis. Gambit moving forward, and then we have Oishi and Lost Command. Lost Command coming forward, so that's Gambit and Lost Command next week. And then for Public Enemy and versus Anarchy PH, Public Enemy got the win there, so that's an advance for them. For Tempest and Kalis, Kalis got the win, so next week that's Public Enemy versus Kalis. And then right now it's 9 o'clock. So Eliminate versus Massacre. Eliminate came in advancing. So this time we have a win for Adaka Ajakan because it's a defaulted disqualification for Rangaminyad. I know we would like to see you guys perform for the elimination, so but you may now leave the room because Adaka Ajakan is now a winner of due to disqualification for Ronga Minyad, formerly Massacre. Sorry, formerly Shadow Chaser. So, right, exactly. And yes, and we would also like to, of course, congratulate our 8 advancing teams for our quarterfinals this coming June 24, Wednesday, same time at 7 p.m. GMT plus 8. And we will announce the matchups in Hexe Sanctuary Discord. So, we will see you all next week. And again, my name is ChillStorm. And we Yes, and thank you again to Chaos Legion and the Hexe Sanctuary for making this possible. And we'll keep on announcing, of course, through the Hexe Sanctuary. And we will upload the videos on YouTube. Links will be in the description in my Twitch and also Guys in Sans Twitch as well. And as for now, we will. Peace out.